Hello friends, I am Professor Rajesh Thayal, and for last 23 years I have been teaching students of professional courses. In this video I am going to share some of the techniques or other tips for speed reading. There are many people who say there is nothing like speed reading. There are people, those who accept that there is a speed reading. Friends, in last 23 years, I have taught speed reading to thousands and thousands of students and everybody got benefited. I launched one special course, Read Fast, Learn More, and in last 1 year, more than 4,000 people have taken advantage of that course. Right? Just to give you an idea, what is your average reading speed? Have you ever calculated? Maybe not, right? So approximate reading speed is in between 150 to 250 words per minute. Approximate reading speed, right? And the world record for speed reading runs into thousands and thousands of words. How come that is possible? And if that is possible, then why we are stuck up at this speed level? Many reasons. And if I tell you in one line, what is the reason for your being a slow reader? I call this a slow reader speed. All wrong practices since early childhood. Quite possible you are not even aware of even today that what are those wrong practices. In any case, I am going to explain some of the things here. Not all, but certainly some of the things. All the things are explained in the full course that you can subscribe. Okay? Just understand that the world record for speed reading, you can Google that. That goes to 80,000 words per minute. And we are nowhere even closer to 1% of this. For reaching this level also, we have to increase our reading speed by at least 4x. And imagine how much you can read if you have this reading speed. You'll find lots of people telling you that when you increase the reading speed, your comprehension goes down. Forget that. They are the people who have not practiced the thing properly. I am myself a fast reader. Every 3 or 4 days, I complete one book. My students are also doing the same. Okay, so this is very well possible. No loss of comprehension at all. Rather, your comprehension grows. How come when you read fast, your comprehension is better? When you are reading fast, you are fully focused on what you are reading. It is like driving a car at a high speed. When you are driving at a high speed, you are 100% focused on driving only. Same thing happens when you are reading fast. You have 100% attention, 100% focus on what you are reading. And certainly when the comprehension goes up, everything will be there. You will remember also. Right? So with the speed, there is memory also, there is comprehension also. So it is a misconception that if you increase the speed, comprehension goes down. Not at all. Not at all. Right? So you can certainly increase your reading speed. And I'm going to share some of the essentials for increasing the reading speed. If you understand these essentials, immediately you will find some benefit. Not all, some benefit will be noticed immediately. Number one, do you know the purpose of reading? What is the purpose? Is it a time pass, or it is entertainment, or this is acquiring some knowledge or information, or maybe you are preparing for some exam? First of all, your purpose for reading should be very clear, and in for every purpose the manner of reading changes. If you are reading for time pass, forget whatever you do, it is good enough. If you are reading for entertainment, again I leave it to you. If you are reading either for acquiring knowledge or information or for the purpose of exam, then you continue with this video. Okay, because here there is nothing to remember, and wherever you are interested, memory automatically works therein. So in this area I cannot help you. These are two areas where I help. So define the purpose. If your purpose is this only, then comprehension matters. If it is entertainment, whether you understand, you don't understand, even if you skip one para, you skip one page, doesn't make a difference. Okay, so number one, define the purpose. Number two, reading material. So whether it is a hard copy or it is a soft copy, whether you have to adjust yourself for reading that slightly up, slightly down, or changing the head position or neck position, or you can change the place of the reading material. That will make a huge difference. If you can keep the reading material at an appropriate distance in front of the eyes, you will have the least strain and you can read for longer period of time. And not only longer, this is one of the basic requirement for speed reading. Your reading material should be at the level of your eyes. Right. So whether you are reading in the laptop or you are on the phone or you are reading some ebook reader, whatever you are doing, or it is a hard copy of the book or it is printed on the paper, make it sure that the reading material is exactly in front of your eyes. Don't change head position. Don't read like this. Rather, I'll prefer keep paper like this. Okay. Book also like this, not like this. Usually you'll find that when if you're looking at the phone for a very long period of time like this way, very soon you start feeling pain here. But if you can put your phone here, no problems. But I never ever recommend reading on the phone. E-book readers are good. Laptop is good. Reason being because of brightness on the phone. Either adjust the brightness and then only use it for reading, or do not read on mobile phone. That will damage your eyes. Okay. So where the reading material, what kind of reading material and where do you place the reading material, that is going to make a difference. Number three, this is your interest in the subject. Are you reading it because it is a subject of your choice, or it is an under obligation that you have to read it? You have no interest in that. If there is an interest, certainly speed automatically increases, time duration automatically increases. If you are not interested, reading speed will go down and the time also will go down. Simple solution. Understand the value of reading. Even if you are preparing something for the purpose of knowledge or exam and the subject is not of your choice, first of all, see what will happen if you pass. That will create some interest. See your future therein. If you are preparing for some competitive exam and maybe you are reading a subject like history where you are not interested at all, just example, there are people those who are interested in history also, right? So do not think how do you feel when you study history today. Think of what will happen if you really pass well. If you get through the competitive exam, you get selected where you want to be, that will certainly make you interested in the study or in the subject, right? So interest also makes a difference about the reading speed. Then now note down more things. Number 4, whenever you start reading either a book or a chapter, you have to have a target date or time for completion. End time, end date must be there. Target. If it is something big, you can have a date. And if it is something small, then that should be a time block. That within this much time, I have to complete this. Right. So, in addition to target, you are required to have a time block. At any one time, I strongly recommend do not read for more than 45 minutes. After 45 minutes, go up, get up, do some little stretching, and then come back after 10 minutes. Time block. Right. So when the time is blocked, you have put your given instruction to your mind that I should not be disturbed during next 45 minutes. I'm reading, I'm studying, and the purpose is learning or purpose is appearing in the exam. The message that you give to your subconscious mind, that is going to play a very important role. Now, by chance, if you give a message to your subconscious mind that this is not the subject I am interested in, do you think your mind is going to be attentive there? At? Not at all. So that's why I tell you that look at your future itself. Where you will be after clearing the exam, where you will be after getting through the competitive exam, that will create interest. Right. So when you are giving a message to your mind that this is a time block for 30 minutes or 45 minutes or 1 hour and during this I want to read seriously, I tell you, you will get the result immediately. Depends on what message you give to your mind. Block a time. Then next comes, do you have some prior knowledge about the subject or the topic? If not, this is something very important to understand. Whatever subject you are going to read, whatever book you are going to read, make it sure that you have some prior knowledge about that. Go to YouTube, have a look at some video, Google it and find some summary of the book and read some articles on that before coming to the book. If you have some prior knowledge, that is the beginning of your interest in the subject. And maybe you have some outline idea about the book or the topic or the subject or the chapter, reading becomes much more easier. Prior knowledge, multiple sources. I told you, even if you attend some lecture, the lecture may be brief, may be short, but what is the purpose of attending the lecture? Getting the prior knowledge. Just watch some good videos, read some summaries. Lots of sources are there for getting the prior knowledge. Maybe you can speak to some of your friends before you start the chapter. What is there in the chapter? What is the purpose? What all is given therein? Everything comes under the prior knowledge. Get some prior knowledge about the topic. Then, in relation to that particular subject or that topic, word power is going to play a very important role. Your vocabulary in relation to that subject or that topic. Like I teach law subjects. Now somebody gives me a subject related to electronics and a book to read that. Certainly my speed will go down immediately because every word is a new word for me. And the meaning which I derive therefrom may be different from the actual meaning of that. Right. So first of all, understand that you have to have very good word power or in relation to that subject only. In general, certainly you need to have good vocabulary, but before you embark on any subject, get to know the words which are used therein repeatedly. In addition to word power, how much knowledge, how much grammar you are sure. This is also very important. Otherwise, you'll read, but you are not going to understand the meaning, and then something is going to be wrong. These two things are very crucial. Number 8, proper light. If the light is too bright or too dim, both are not desirable for reading, for study. It has to be proper. Proper means it doesn't hurt you in the eyes. You are absolutely comfortable in that light. Then that much light is considered to be proper lighting for the purpose of reading. Neither too dim nor too bright. Right? And the light should never come to your eyes directly. It should be there on the reading material, not on the eyes, not on the face. If the light or the power is there on your face, the chances of your eyes getting tired are very high. Then next thing in this itself is proper posture. Never read lying down in the bed. Sit properly. The purpose of reading, I told you, I'm not talking about the entertainment or the time pass. I'm talking about the exam or acquiring the knowledge. For that, you have to be serious. You have to sit straight. Backbone should be straight. Head should not bend down for reading. Bring the reading material in front of your eyes. Make it sure you have proper posture. If this is not correct, very soon you will get tired. Next thing comes peaceful mind. Your mind, my mind is a monkey mind. Monkey mind means continuously jumping from one thought to another, non-stop, and unnecessarily holding the undesirable things. Mind is stuck up only on one thought, going on and on and on. So either this is in relation to past or it is in relation to future, and some kind of fear, and that is converted into anxiety, and ultimately either depression or anxiety, and the interest in the study or the reading is lost. Peaceful mind. For this, I'll suggest simple things before starting reading. Always do some deep breathing exercises. In my full course, you will find that more details. Everything, whatever I have described, all the things have been explained in detail in the full course. Then, distraction-free environment. Distraction-free environment. What causes you distraction? The biggest distractor is always in your pocket. When you are sitting for a study, for learning, make it sure you keep your phone at least 10 feet away. And that should be on silent mode. You do not hear even the vibration thereof. I'll prefer to keep it on the aircraft mode because you are reading for 30 minutes or 45 minutes in one go. Keep it on the aircraft mode for that much of time. No notifications on. right? And I will recommend you even to keep the laptop also away, so no connection with the internet for that time, unless you are reading on the or either on the mobile or on the laptop. As much distraction free environment you can create, it is good. Some people prefer to listen music. I am also in favor of music, but what kind of music? It is classical, absolutely mild music where you cannot associate any words with that. No lyrics. Absolutely soft classical music in the very low tone. That will give you peaceful mind, and with peaceful mind you can do much more. Right? And then, do you know the speed reading techniques? There are a number of techniques. And if you know those, then getting the reading speed of 800 words per minute or 1000 words per minute is something very, very easy. These are the numbers on which you can get in touch with me. Inquire about the full course. I give you 1 year membership in the course, and in that year, you can speak to me any number of times about the course. Wherever you have any problem, you have any difficulty, talk to me. And I keep on adding number of videos in that course during your subscription period. Read fast, learn more. More than 4,000 people have already subscribed to that course for during preceding 1 year. I invite you to immediately call on these numbers or WhatsApp and take the benefit. Thank you very much.